Yo, what's up everyone? Bren here, and some sniper mid this game. And if you take a look at our inventory, it's looking a little bit naked. No tangos. I asked for some pooled tangos. Didn't get any tangos, guys. Okay. Team they did not like the pick. They did not like the sniper pick. So they didn't pool us. I noticed that actually happens a lot at this rating. They don't like your pick. They won't give you tangos. No, they won't give you ward. They're not going to roam for you. It's kind of like if they feel like your pick isn't adequate. If they feel like you have a bad pick, they then go out of their way to make sure you have the worst experience ever. But it is what it is. We we deal. I throw down my Q to kind of do a little bit of zoning. Could have been over to the left more, but not a big deal. And right here is taking the trade, but we have the high ground. So he's missing half his shots. He went for the range advantage on us. He has a 75 range advantage for now. So it was a pretty good play by him to back up and continue attacking, but he was still missing a lot. And we come out, I want to say we come out on top, but because, he rolled up in the lane with three pooled tangos, it probably isn't even good to be taking those type of trades. But still. Now, we kind of have this double wave going on because we used our Q right away. And in this situation, you want to be playing aggressively underneath the tower. You want to go for denies when you can, and you also want to go for, pot shots on the enemy hero whenever you can. Throw down another Q. This one's also misplaced. Should have been a little bit higher up. But it's not that big of a deal. Right there, took 2 tower shots, but, just A-click on the creeps to de-aggro. We're still playing. You're playing underneath the tower, guys. And he's running us down now with his Q, so we just throw down a shrapnel. And he is continuing the chase. This guy is furious at us. I have noticed at this rating that if you play aggressively underneath the tower, they get very angry at you. If you're going for last hits, denies, and if you're harassing them underneath the tower, they get very mad at you. And it kind of begins to be reflected in their playstyle. They just start auto attacking you more. They start taking really bad trades. So it's kind of like a mentality thing. On top of just being decent play. If you can play underneath the tower without taking a lot of damage, and without putting yourself at risk of dying, then why not do it? You're also pissing off the opposing laner. So I throw out another Q. Not the best positioning. The positioning hasn't been the best. With my shrapnel this game, but it is what it is. Goes for that little auto attack on us, and we are bringing out a salve to us right now. Right here, I should have went for the block right away instead of just kind of wasting my time. If I went for this block right away, it would have been on our hill, and it would have been an insanely good spot for us. The current way that this laning stage is going. So he's on the low ground. What do? We go for shots. Why not? First headshot, second headshot, third headshot. So we just got 3 headshots in a row. He's trying to go for that trade. He wouldn't have won the trade either way, even if we didn't get pretty lucky there, because we could have just backed off and salved. And even without the triple headshot, he just dies there. He at the end of the day, guys, he just he has that he's a little bit mad at us. Okay. He's not liking the way that we're just playing up on him, playing aggressively, and he just tries to make something happen. Gets impatient and he dies. We also had a Wraith Band advantage there, which is a really big fucking deal right now. So we salve up, and then we just back up. Go for a little block. Not the best block. Missed it. Not like it would have been that big of a deal either way. And we're just going for these last hits and denies. And what are we going to be doing, guys? We're just going to be going for We're going to be going for the standard build right now, okay? We're just going to be going for just stacking Wraith Bands. It's really fucking good right now. There's honestly no reason not to do it. Bottle isn't that great. You'd rather, most of the time, want an extra Wraith Band or a null talisman over getting early boots, because there's just a lot of man fighting in mid right now. The extra damage is very nice, and so on. And, with the recent changes to TPs, where you have that extra slot now, the Wraith Bands they're more relevant later into the game because you don't have to sell them right away. throw it on my Q, and we kind of do a little bit of harass. Boots right there would have actually been pretty big. So we do get our boots now. Triple Wraith Band with our boots. Some people will go for like quadruple Wraith Bands. I've even seen fucking Penta Wraith Band before getting boots, guys. I'm not even kidding. But I do still like getting boots. Especially, you know, we already have the Wraith Band advantage. We already have the ability to just man up on him. So we just want boots to be able to, for the move speed, to just be able to get more pot shots in on him and play more aggressively. You know, maybe get some kills. See, like right now, he has to play so fucking far back. Because he knows that if we get like 1 or 2 auto attacks into our ulti, he's just dead. He can't be in range right now. And we're just playing up on the hill. Makes it very hard for him. We have Wraithband advantage. No, it doesn't matter even if we're tanking some tower shots. It does not matter. He is not going to win a man up war right now, even with his orb. He's trying to go for the deny, just kind of helping us though, helping us push into his tower. Okay, so here's a Rubik. We're gonna eat the tree and then shift click, shift Q a movement so we don't freeze it all. Throw down my Q because I know that Drow is gonna be in range. A goes for a little block on Drow. it honestly looked like he blocked him on. It honestly looked like AA blocked Drow on purpose there. But of course, it's probably on accident. I'm pretty sure he dies either way. Not like the blocking matters. The tower shot was already going out. But we get the kill there. Very unfortunate for him. And because I died there, guys, and I know like I said, my team didn't give me a ward. They didn't give me tangos. They didn't like the sniper pick. They're not gonna support me. So what do we do, guys, in a game like this? We buy our own ward. You know, we just got ganked, and we got ganked by the Rubik, who came from the bottom side of the map. So what do? We just buy a ward and we place it ourselves. You know, we have the gold to do it. So why not just buy it? Throw down another Q. Not the best, to be honest. Doing some trading. What I should have done there, honestly, is I should have just manned up. Even though he has the high ground, you know, I'm missing half my shots, I'm pretty sure I still win an engagement. Or a man-up fight. There's no reason to back down there. So a bit of a misplay. Alright, so we see the Rubik, guys. So this ward that I bought myself, we see the Rubik. So it's already kind of coming in handy. I know that I have to play around him being there, so I kind of back up. He probably knows we have a ward now. He's backing up to the jungle. Maybe he doesn't know we have a ward. But I have triple Wraith Band, and our W slows. We have our ulti, so we're just we just chase him down. So we get a kill. We buy the ward, and it already pays off. It already pays for itself. We're near this camp, and it's about to be 55. So what do? We just go for a stack on it, guys. So at 55, we attack, and then we just back up. And that's going to be a good amount of gold that we can just take at a later time. Throw down a Q, just do a little bit of harass. I thought about just ulting him there, but I'm tanking the creeps, and you know, there's a chance he has silence. So we just back up and switch to intreads, and we ulti him. You know, there's no reason not to. We want to get him into an HP range where he's just a really easy kill if he wants to contest us going for tower damage. So you know, he's gonna have to play back. And right here, we're just continuing with our plan. Just gonna be shoving in these creeps, and we're gonna be going in for some tower damage. So we have treads and we have triple Wraith Band. So we have a lot of fucking stats, a good amount of damage and a really good amount of just attack speed. So even though we're playing sniper, who isn't like known for having like the best early game in terms of damage, we just have so much in terms of just raw stats that we can actually really just chip this tower down quite fast. Right here, instead of just continuing for putting on pressure on the tower, we're just going to take the stack right now. Just going to kite it back. Not taking that much damage. You know, those little guys are still attacking us a little bit, but it doesn't matter. And right here, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try to take the stack, but at the same time, we don't want to miss any creeps mid. And we want to be as efficient as possible. Pretty sure we actually just missed that. Yeah, we missed that one, but we still, you know, we went for it. We missed it, but at least we go for it. You know, you don't want to be missing these creeps mid. So we got our wands. And it's really fucking hard for the enemy team to kill us right now. Like we're actually very survivable. And we just continue to push our lead. Shove the tower in. Or shove the creeps into the tower. See a little bit of an engagement going on top. I want to actually do something here. But... So we're looking... Okay, so they're going to be chasing the Pudge. And there's an invis. So it's like, okay, I'm going to take this invis. And we're going to see what we can do. Okay. I really want that drow. I really badly want that drow. Have to be a little bit worried about the void ult. It's really the only way I die here. So we're going to be attacking this drow down. Get her. And there's the void ult. So no, we don't have anything to be worried about. Throw down the Q to slow down the Rubik. I could have canceled that, to be honest. And saved it for this void. Let's see. We get a dagger. Yeah, we get a dagger. He's gonna have another Q up. Not in time. But yeah, saving the ulti would have been ideal instead of just using it on the Rubik. We could have just finished him down with auto attacks. But not a big deal. And right here, because I was having a good enough game, I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm going for Mask of Madness. Why the fuck not? This item is this item is really good on Sniper, guys. Like, Sniper doesn't really have... He doesn't have any way to sustain, so lifesteal is of course very good. Because you have really good attack range, you can play outside of like the danger zone, the danger zones of the enemies. The only one I have to really worry about is the Void ulting us. The Brewmaster, while he's kind of a threat if he gets a Blink Dagger, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. It's really just a void, and we can definitely play around him. Look at this. We're doing so much damage with all these stats, with all the stat items, with the treads. And we're just continuing to push our advantage. Going over here, seeing if we can pick up some kills. It's like, maybe, maybe not. No, we're not getting that kill, so we're just going to keep farming these creeps. But I mean, if he gets closer, you know, we're sticking around. We're sticking around in a zone where we can farm, but at the same time, we can be useful in case an opportunity shows itself. Just taking their jungle. Not missing any creeps mid. And we can just auto-attack this tower down. I know Void doesn't have his ulti, because he just used it top a little bit ago. I know that I can just auto-attack him. So we get that. Yep. Don't go for the ulti there because, you know, Rubik is just running us down. If we go for the ulti, he just lifts us. Just deny these creeps. Not at risk of dying, so we're just going to continue to farm as much as we can. What I should be doing here, what I should have done is I should have killed the wave mid first, guys, and then went to this camp. So a little bit of a inefficiency. So we already missed out on one creep right here. But yeah, we're just shoving the wave in and looking up top, seeing if maybe there's something we can do in the area. Okay, something's going on down bot. I thought about TPing. Oh, I do TP actually. I didn't. Okay, yeah, that's right. I canceled, guys. Because it's like, no, fuck that. If I actually complete that TP, I die there because of a brew ult, because of the Rubik. I would 100% die. I give up a lot of my lead. They get a lot of comeback gold. Just not a good situation. So I canceled the TP. And I'm going to be going into a Yasha. So we're going to have Yasha and Mask of Madness. So we're just going to go, we're going to be really fucking fast. So kind of a classic build. Just a lot of move speed, a lot of damage, and just the ability to maneuver in and out of the enemy's kind of damage ranges. Just killing these creeps. Went for the stack. And we throw down the Q. Just a little bit of extra damage. Slow the creeps down a little bit. And we just want to keep farming. We just want to keep pushing our advantage. We're not forcing anything, guys. We are Sniper. When you're Sniper, you want to just farm to the point where you're big enough that you can just... Usually just go up and like whittle towers down with your team sitting behind you. Usually with like an Aegis. But until that point occurs, you just want to farm, and you want to go for very safe kills. You want to kind of wait for the enemy to make mistakes. That's honestly how you want to play. Of course, you can still play, very upfront, pretty aggressively. But at the end of the day, Sniper is a pretty passive hero. So we know that Drow has a Shadow Amulet, so we know he's going for a Shadow Blade. And we have our Yasha coming out. Sell a Wraith Band. And we just continue to farm. There's that Bounty Rune. This is a post-game commentary, by the way, just in case it wasn't obvious. I TP before even getting the rune. I want to help these guys as soon as possible. That was a really good charge by Magnus. That was an incredibly good charge. Damn, that guy's pretty tanky. And, we just run him down. I have another Shrapnel, so I'm going to use it. So he went to the side shop. Not sure what the hell that movement was. We miss uphill, so he does live. The Rubik isn't as lucky, though. Or he's not as fortunate. He does just straight up die there. But yeah, we did miss that auto attack up the hill onto the AA. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We continue to farm. What are we always doing, guys? If nothing is happening, we are hitting fucking creeps. That is how you need to be playing these games. You always want to be doing something efficient. I knew that I knew that these creeps were dead, so I just waited until the minute was up, and then waited for them to respawn, kill them. And we're just moving from wave to wave. PA is killing that medium camp, and we're going to be taking out these ancients. And so the next item we're going to be going for as well is we're just going to go for a Manta. We already have a fuck ton of damage, and I just really like Manta because we can use it to shove waves in. It's really good at just staying alive. You can disjoint stuff with it. Adds a good amount of DPS. Some people will just stick onto the Yasha for a while before upgrading it, or maybe even just like selling it later. But I like to go for the Manta, guys. I really like the item. Right, so he stole Q from us. Okay. Not a very big deal. Okay, right here. I knew this was a bad idea, guys. I knew in my head. I said, okay, fuck, I am dead. I said that before I even started auto-attacking. So, like, and then we just died to the A blast on top of everything else with the shadow bladed drow that came out on top of us. Like, I knew that was gonna happen. I still did it. Just don't be an idiot like me, guys. If you know something is bad, just back the fuck up. Okay, so we skipped ahead a little bit, just waddled our way back to the mid lane, and we're just trying to, we're just gonna stick to our plan, guys. We had that death, but we're not gonna change up our playstyle. Our playstyle is still to just farm up, try and accrue our lead. Sniper, you want to have a good item lead before you go for pushing towers. You want to maybe even have like an Aegis or something like that. You want to get big, guys, okay? But that death is a big deal, especially because Void was in range. He got a little bit of gold, EXP, and he's someone that we need to worry about. Like, we want to have a lead relative to him, so it's harder for him to go for pickoffs on us. Like, Void is the one that we need to be worried about. He's the one that can just jump in, ulti us, maybe in conjunction with like an AA blast and kill us, okay? So we don't want to be giving him any form of a lead, and we want to be maintaining a lead of our own relative to him. So that is a pretty big deal that death just occurred. But like I said, I knew it was a bad idea before I even did it. It is what it is. It was just being dumb. And I have the Manta coming out, which is, as I have mentioned many times, just an item I really like. Yeah, you can just do a lot of things with it. Okay, so I see 2 heroes bottom. I'm always looking around. I'm looking for areas to farm, but I'm also looking for areas to be, active. Like I was saying, Sniper doesn't want to get aggressive, but you want to be helping your team whenever the enemy team's like invading. Whenever you can go for like very easy kills. I see Void running at me, so I'm backing the fuck up, okay? We don't want to get ultied by him. But he's going, and he ulties us, but Disruptor's in range, so he sends him back. So, he misses out on a lot of auto attacks there. I'm not sure if he would have killed us either way. Probably not, but still, it's a very good send back by the Disruptor. This guy, he's so fucking dead, it's not even funny. Yeah. Disruptor sends him back. Very nice send back. We're just gonna auto attack him. I'm gonna go for the ulti here just to make sure I get the last hit. Yep. Okay. And then what do? We don't just wait around. We're not gonna be idle. We're just gonna go back to farming, guys. We want to get as big as possible. We don't want to have any wasted time. So we throw down a Q. And we just auto attack these creeps down. So they have 2 heroes still dead. The only like kill way they have on us is like the only thing I'm worried about is like a draw Shadow Blade into like an AA ult. But you know, if I'm constantly moving, it's kind of hard for them to do that. Okay. So Rubik dies. An illusion rune. I always want to be going for this. It's a very good rune. You can do a lot of things with it, just like with Manta. And I throw the illusions onto the tower. And I use that illusion. I send them up a little bit higher, just to get a little bit more vision. You know, spread them out. They glyph. It's not a big deal. I am a little bit worried though. You know, they could be setting something up. So what I do is I just back up, kill these creeps with my own hero, and I'm just going to be sending these illusions to finish the tower off and to push the lane in. Oh, just look at this. Beautiful, guys. Just 4 illusions just working together. Just doing work. Then we're heading over to the mid lane. Want to clean these creeps up. Don't want them to all die to the tower. Because it's kind of like a double wave. Throw down our Q. And we continue to farm. So we got an Empower too. That's really nice. Gives us even more damage. And look at these. These illusions are still doing work. They're still doing a little bit of damage. I throw them onto the Rubik because I'm pretty sure that they're about to... Yep, they expire. So I get a little bit of damage onto him. Bring him to like half HP. Not too bad. And we continue to farm. And... so what you want to be doing, guys, whenever you're up against someone that can just straight up kill you, like a Void, or maybe even like a Brewmaster just blinking on top of you, ulting you, in combination with like an AL, you want to just stack stats on Sniper, okay? You don't want to be going like for some hardcore DPS build with like Mjolnir and like Butterfly or whatever. You want to get some stat items. You want to get survivability items. You know, we got a fight going on right now though. But you want to be going for stat items, guys. You want to be as survivable as possible. So I'm going to be going for a Scotty. And we got this Drow in the back. This looks really weird. I have no idea what the hell she's even doing back here. So we have Shadow Blade. Don't have any detection, unfortunately. We do have this ward right here, though. So I do see the Drow now, because he's coming in range. That Magnus just straight up ulties that Drow the second she is within range. That's crazy. Need to be a little bit worried still. That was a very good skewer. Ooh. Yep, so we're going to be getting hit by this. And this is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage, guys. So no, we do have to be a little bit worried. Like, imagine if that Brew was just having like a slightly better game. Okay, so there is the Shadow Blade from the Void. So they have a double Shadow Blade thing going on. Need to be a little bit worried about that. But yeah, we're going to be going for Scotty. You could go for like a Force Staff. And then get the upgraded Dragonlance item. But I really like Scotty. You know, we already have the Manta. It's going to make our illusions even stronger. More stats for them. The Orb is great. And I feel like I can play around this game. I feel like I can play around the enemy team without getting like a Force Staff. Or going for the extra range right now. Like, I feel completely comfortable going for this build.
Time is money.
Okay, so we got the Bounty Rune. Just going to pick this up. And we're getting very close to our Scotty. Alright, so I skipped ahead a little bit. We're just kind of farming for quite a while. And then we decided to go for a smoke gank. So we could just go for a 5-man smoke. You know, we look for battle. We're going to be looking for a battle, guys. breaks instantly on the AA. We get him. We do kill him. This is a funny skewer. You also get drow. Okay. Don't really even have to do anything. Team is just doing work right now. And we're going to go for the push. But we do have our Scotty complete now, so we're very tanky. But at the same time, we still need to be worried about like some weird burst shit going on with like a void ulti into the A blast into like maybe like a drow. You know, drow's dead. They have no real kill potential on us. Like this is like the worst that they can do without the drow. And that was amazing. Like, do you see that fucking teamwork, guys? My team actually did hella work right there. The void got sent back, and then right before the AA ult hit, Pudge goes for that really nice hook. So my team is just saving me, and then we get another send back. So you know, sniper, you know, like I was saying, like the void is good against us. He's really good against us. He just fucking ulties us. It's not something that's hard to do. You just blink in ulti, and he has a shadow blade. But it's very easy to die. It's very easy to die if there's like even one single counter against you when you're sniper. But my team is kind of doing a really good job of just safeguarding me. And we're already just shoving into their base, already pressuring their base, going for this tower. Throw down a Q, just for a little bit of vision, and maybe to slow their pursuit if they were to go for one. They do not go for the chase, though. I just TP top after using my illusions mid, just to farm. I know there's another wave coming up, and we'll just put on a little bit more pressure, and get us a little bit more gold. Should be microing them, to be honest. And we're just going to farm the neutrals. And yeah, we're just going to keep farming until something else basically happens. Right now, like an Aegis would be really ideal. Okay, so we skipped ahead a little bit, and basically the only thing that's happened is we did some farming top, and then we made our way down to bot. That was literally it, just farming camps, farming waves, and we had this little engagement going on. Pudge gets a hook onto drow, but nothing really happens. We get a DD, and the void kind of gets caught out. He ulties to no avail for the most part. And we get the kill on him right there. The DD. Yeah, we're just gonna shove this wave in. But right now we want to get the Aegis. Like that is our main goal. But before taking the Roche, I just want to push the creeps in mid as fast as possible. Excuse me. And yeah, going for killing the Roche with the DD. And we should be able to take this pretty fast. And right now, guys, I'm just gonna be going for a butterfly. So this is like the standard stat build, okay? You get the Manta. It gives you a lot of survivability with illusions. It's really good with move speed, attack speed. It's just a really good item. And then you go for the Scotty for even more stats. And then you go for the butterfly for even more stats. This is like the classic trifecta. Manta, Scotty, and the butterfly. It's very fucking powerful. It's insane once you finally get this. And then at this point, it's like... you can go for whatever the hell you want, but I've always liked going for this build. It's very fun in my opinion. Yeah, lets you man up, lets you play very a lot more aggressively in team fights than you otherwise would be able to if you go for like a Mjolnir build or MKB, you know, like hardcore DPS that some people go for, which wouldn't be that good this game either way because as I said they have the void, and even the Brewmaster. Being able to jump us is kind of a big deal. Like going for like a Mjolnir rush in this game would be a huge mistake. Going for an early Mjolnir would be a massively big mistake. We have this Aegis. I think some funky stuff is gonna happen, guys. Some very funky stuff is gonna happen. Throw down another Q to get range so we can attack this tower. Attacking the brew. This is a little bit dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I killed the AA pretty much instantly, but I do waste the Aegis, and my team can't really help me that much. What I need here is I need to fucking hook. They do throw down the Disrupt Route, which is really nice. But man, we are taking so much damage. Like, my god. Not ideal. What we did was not ideal, guys, okay? Just got way too fucking greedy there. And they're getting a lot of comeback gold. Yeah, an insane amount, actually. There's the Void ult. Okay, so another skip ahead, guys. After that fight, did a little bit of farming. Picked up our Dragon Lance, and we're working our way towards a Hurricane Pike. But yeah, so we get the pick off on Rubik, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for a smoke, kind of look for a good opportunity to get some pickoffs, and then maybe go into their base for like a Rax or something. Ooh, illusion runes. See, this is something I always want. I always want to get the illusion runes. I can put pressure on lanes with them. You can bait with them. They're so good. So I'm putting one mid to shove it in mid, and I'm gonna send one top to shove it in top. Now maybe we bait something out of the void with this illusion rune. Maybe not. So okay, AA is out of position. We kill him so fast. We kill him so incredibly fast. So void gets sent back. Wait, where is it? Okay, he's invis. We don't have detection. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. So we do have some detection. He, wow. Okay, he just got crit on. Throwing down Q just to give vision, and this time I'm going to actually be safe. I throw down the Q, and what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna use my illusions to do damage to the towers. Like they will whittle this tower down until it dies. Okay. And we're just okay. So we're just gonna back up. We're gonna back up, guys. There is no AA, which is like the main thing we need to worry about. But there is the Void ult, and you know he's here a little bit late. And without any backup, he doesn't really do that much damage to us. So we have our butterfly at this point. We have all these items. We even have a lot of aura items. We have the mech, and we have the Crimson Guard. So yeah, without support, he can't actually kill us. So right there, we didn't make the same mistake of just being, you know, overzealous. We threw down our Q, we let our illusions do damage, and you know they can't just sit by idly. They have to take the fight, otherwise their buildings will die eventually. So you know you just back up. You back up, play it safe, and you know they're gonna overcommit. They're gonna make mistakes. And yeah, that's basically the game, guys. Maybe not the best game. It was an okay game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.